This video is a demonstration of an upcoming Industries collaboration YouTube series called Tactical Sprocket Nerdery. Welcome citizens of Industries collaboration, this is your mechanical host AKM, and today on Tactical Sprocket Nerdery we've got a spicy amount of just one tank that is around for sale on hashtag YouTube submissions. That one tank is going to be the CPC V28D40 known as Vandal, made by Retro Spectroid. Here's a description by the owner. The Polish main battle tank, the V28D40 has been produced in the year 1979 at Stardust Tactical Armored Vehicles located in Poland. This tank has been upgraded 40 times, hence the name D40, to ensure its maximum combat capabilities. The upgrades featured new gun systems, new electronic warfare countermeasures, and a thermal imaging system. All of this started thanks to power hunger by the staff crewmen that apparently weren't satisfied with the previous installments, known as the T26MS and the CPC V28. Now let's get into the nerdery part. By looking at the Vandal tank, it looks like it can kick some ass with its insane amount of guns and a bulldozer attached at the front. From what it appears to be, the Vandal has some explosive reactive armor on the whole sides as well, and the general face of the tank is looking like it can pulverize the unsuspecting victims of its absolute anger issues. Here are the armaments and its core components and its special characteristics. Its main cannon is the 105mm V2680 rifle cannon, followed up with a 12.7mm Browning M2 heavy machine gun and a 40mm T206B auxiliary autocannon mounted on the M1219 AAS with an addition of the TM206 180-degree laser-guided active protection system. The turret named TR2096C1 has a horizontal stabilizer, or in game it can rotate stupidly fast with its top speed of 144 degrees a second in 1.20 seconds. The Vandal is powered by a gigantic P17A turbine engine prototype that outputs a maximum of 3,500 horsepower. In game, the power is made by a 130 liter V20 that gives the immense amount of power when being at 2500 revolutions per minute. The tank can move with a maximum of 125 km per hour forwards and 133 km per hour in reverse, thanks to the double 14-gear automatic transmission named PASV. Next up is the protection. The Vandal is very well armored on a hull and the turret. Both of them have varying thicknesses of armor. The hull's upper part is protected by a 350mm composite, giving it more than 2.5 meters of effective thickness. The lower plate is less armored, but it is covered by the bulldozer that has more than 50 centimeters of thickness. The sides have layered thickness, except for the upper part where it has 90mm of armor. However, the lower part has 132mm of armor mixed up with the ERA, and on the hull it has 120mm of armor, meaning that the round would need to have at least 260mm of penetration to go through the sides. The rear part of the tank is almost not protected at all. It can get absolutely obliterated by enemy heavy machine gun fire. Turret, on the other hand, is an unstoppable doomsday device with 350mm of armor in the man lip, 320mm of armor in the cheeks, and 150mm of armor in the front roof part. The turret sides are slightly less protected with 180mm, and the rear has no protection at all, similar to the whole rear. The rest of the roof have 60mm of armor, which is making the whole tank vulnerable to enemy artillery fire. Now that's the whole tank covered, let's see how it performs in battle. I'll be testing the tank on a dune scenario. Here's how it performs. Hold up, Jay, I didn't say anything about Industries collaboration. For anybody wondering what this place is, this is the so-called better side of Sprocket, where people take their creation seriousness on a higher notch. And nobody, and I mean it, nobody gets ignored on liking Sprocket Official. Join us! Join the society! I guarantee you're gonna have a nice time in there. Now come on, step inside.